Hello, how is everybody tonight? Welcome, welcome. My name is Nicole. I am with Nicole's Recycled Treasures. If you see the live button, you are catching me live. If you come on and see no red button, you are catching me on a replay. Please hit hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. I will say hello. I'm going to wait for a few of you to pop on. I'll pull you up here. And hopefully, I'm having an issue with my comments. Hello, hello. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hey, Mary. How you doing? Hi. How you doing tonight? Welcome, everybody. Pop in, say hello. I'm going to wait for a few of you guys. I got some cute stuff. We're going to redo a lantern. We're going to play with some snow text tonight. I found some of the cutest stuff today and yesterday. So I'm actually, once I get a few of you on here, I don't know how many of you like doing bottles, but I found the cutest bottle toppers. I'm kind of excited to do one. So I want to show you guys those, and we're going to give one of those away today. Hello, Mary. How are you? Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? I am not. My husband's getting ready. Hi, Wanda. Come on in, guys. My husband's doing all the cooking. I get to work, so we're not doing Thanksgiving till Friday. So he'll be doing all the cooking. I work Thursday, so does my daughter, so does my son. We all work for the same corporate restaurant, so we decided we were gonna do it on Friday. It was just a lot easier. We're all off. So yeah, I caught you live. Nicole, friends. You did catch me live. Hi B, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Got you earlier too. Wanda, did you get your bracelet? Is that what I sent you? You got one of the blessing bags, right? I know you said something earlier that you had just gotten it. So I hope if that's what you got that you love it. I thought they were cute. Hello again. Yes. So yeah, me and my husband were just discussing Thanksgiving. Hi, Nicole. Can't wait to see what you're making tonight. Hi, Lori. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. So, guys, I'm going to show you some of these. I'll show you anybody that pops in later, too. So I was at Mark's yesterday. I just had to stop for a few things for the house. And I ran across these. Yes, I texted you and got napkins. I absolutely love it. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like them. I keep looking for more. I feel like this year there's not as many cute ones out, but so guys, so this is a bottle topper. These came in packs of 2. Seriously, how pretty is that? And then for those of you that love gnomes, I found a gnome bottle topper. I found several gnome bottle toppers. They're like little wine stoppers. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with one of them. I'm not doing it tonight. It's going to take me a while to do it. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Then they had a little gingerbread guy. But my favorite, I'm not sure which is my favorite. It's either this one or this one. So look how cute they sit on there. And if you just wrap this up with something fun, all you'll see is that little gnome there. They are cute. I love them too. I saw those and I bought one of every single one they had. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know which one to pick. So I bought them all and they came in 2 packs. So I was like, And guys, they were so cheap too. They were $2. They were $1.99. So I grabbed those. My plan was, I think I'll work on it this weekend. We'll see. I think I work all weekend. So, but where did you, I found them at Mark's. So I'm not sure where you're at and if you have a Mark's, but So I love these. What bottle is this? Help me out here. Crown bottles. So we see how we got a window here, right? So my thought process, because you know, it always changes. However, you can see through if you decoupage something here and turn this into a window, and then putting like a clay mold picture frame around that window. Yes, crown, thank you. And then maybe snow text the rest of this, paint this, snow text it, and just put some texture on it and some jewels and some diamond dust to make it look like a whole, oh, that's a bummer. Well, I'm giving one out today, so towards the end, what I'll do is I'll scroll up and down. So if you guys are into making bottles and you want one, let me know, and I'll do that. So we'll give one away, and you can pick it. This one's mine, though. This one. I have another one, but this one's mine. I love this one, too. So I don't know which one I want to do. I kind of like both, but I thought I could do silver stars on this. I guess we could do it with both. Yes, yes. So I love making bottles, so we're gonna have to make something super cute. And I love the crown bottles because you can, hi Kay, how are you? And I love the crown bottles because you can make it look like a window. So if you actually decoupage a scene onto here and then paint on the back and then just deck this all out and put a topper and a bunch of wrap or snow text, whichever around it, those would be super cute. So I'm excited to do this. So we may work on this next week. I may start it this weekend. I don't know. It might be a process thing. A few different lives. Hello, Monica. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Yes, sprinkle out, guys. All right. So, like I said, we'll scroll back and forth. So make sure you're commenting. How are you? Did you love your day off, Monica? Keep commenting and we'll scroll back and forth and I'll do, I'm good. Hi, Jenny. So we'll give one of those away if you guys are into doing bottles and you're interested in that. So guys, I got this huge lantern. So I want to redo this. I mean, it's massive. Good, I'm glad, Monica. And it's got the gold on top. It's just got the one door. Yeah, I'll buy it from you. I love the silver. My daughter would love it. She has bottles and has a gray gnome. Hold on, let me see if I can pull you up here, honey. All right, Wanda. Hi, Luca. So yeah, so we're gonna redo this. So guys, I was panicking because I went to Hobby Lobby and I was there a few weeks ago and found this tree. It's got the red cardinal on it. And it's all glittery and sprinkly. So, I just said sprinkly. So, I wanted to do this so bad, and I stuck it in here, and it had a base on it, so it was about this much taller. And when I put it in here, I realized it literally sucked up into the top, and you couldn't see the cardinal. So my husband was late coming home today. I'm like, please God, get home. So I had him cut it off. Hi, Beth, how are you? So it now fits in here, and that, I mean, it had a beautiful stand on it, but I had a backup plan, but I've been wanting to do this forever. When I went a few weeks ago, I went to get this tree. Silly me. I forgot my card. So I didn't have enough on me to get the tree and everything else I needed because I had other stuff I needed for a project that night. So I put it back, and I panicked. The next time I went, they were sold out. And they got them in. They must have just got them in because they weren't there the other day and they were there today. So I grabbed one. So we're going to stick that cardinal in there. I know you can see in there. And I have all kinds of greenery we're going to put on here. We're going to stick this little deer up front. But what I first want to do is, I don't know how many of you have seen the snow text, worked with the snow text. I played with it a little bit on some ornaments. So we're going to use the Deco Art snow text. What I want to do is, hi Patty, how are you? So what I want to do is just put some snow just around the edges of these windows. And what I'm going to try to do, and I'm hoping it works out, is we're going to diamond dust the snow text. So we're going to make it look like it's like a winter wonderland scene because I have all this white and red and greenery that's kind of got the snow look to it. And I want to give it that super wintry feel. I was going to paint the lantern, but I kind of want to leave it. Oh, thank you. I'm hoping this is going to work out the way I want. So can you guys see? Do I need to move down? Because I know this is a big piece. So, I mean, this is huge. How are you, Patty? So I'm not quite sure how long we're going to be on tonight. I realize Thursday's Thanksgiving and Thursday's my usual day on. So I'm not going to be on, which is why I did a couple of the little, I did the thrift store one this morning. And then, did you guys see the Petiti's Garden Center where I showed the, was it the penguin tree, the woodland tree, and then the whole polar bear scene? I had to show it because I had posted pictures a while back and everybody was like, oh my God, how pretty. So I'm like, I'm going to pop in there. I was looking for a deer. I was originally looking for a white deer. I came home and I found, I got to learn to start looking at my stash because I have Christmas stash in every room in this house. It was, that store is gorgeous. So I found the little deer here. I'm glad I didn't get anything else. So I'm going to face this to me for a moment because what I want to do I want to do this inside or outside? Because I'm going to do a lot of greenery on the outside. Inside or outside? You guys played with this before? Because I'm literally playing with it. I feel like if I put it inside, you won't see the diamond dust. So we're gonna do, let's do the back in case we don't like it. Hi Sharon, how are you? Welcome. We are redoing this lantern. I'm currently playing with the snow tucks. We wanna kind of make this look snowy. We have a beautiful tree that's gonna be going inside. So you can put this on. I like working with the brush because I want to kind of dab it and make it look like snow. I may have to I may end up using my fingers. We know how we are. I'm clueless to some of this stuff. This is the Snow Tex is, I've used it, but I'm still somewhat new. Like making animated reels throughout the year, holidays, etc. Yeah. I'm new to the whole reel thing, so my reels may not be so exciting, but we're just going to kind of dab this Snow Tex everywhere. I just want to kind of edge it out. We're going to feather it out. And we'll see what the back looks like. That way we'll have a background. If we don't like it, we won't do it all the way around. Guys, I use my hands for everything. I got to use my hands. And then we'll feather it out with the brush. I want to do just around the corners and edges, going all the way around. I don't want to hit the metal. I just want to do the glass. And we may just do the front and the back. See how I feel, and maybe also for time's sake. This stuff dries like real snow. That's what I love about it. And you can play with it, brush, dab it in here, feather it out. We're gonna put, now I've heard diamond dust sticks to this, so I wanna make it a little sparkly, and we're gonna put some diamond dust on it. And it does dry and harden. So this stuff frosts the glass, the look of. Hi, Crazy Mom. So what it is, it's like a textured paste. So to make it look like it's actual snow, so it doesn't frost the glass. That's why we're just putting it on the outside, like the outside edges. What it does is it literally looks like snow. So I want to slap some on here. What I I didn't do is you're supposed to mix it. We know how well I follow instruction, right? It's like this thick textured, it's not a paste. I don't know how to describe it. I know people make homemade snow tucks. I know Deb from Cruz's Designs had a recipe. I just worked with it for the first time maybe a week or so ago. Just to kind of see what it would do. And it does harden. And it does end up looking like snow. So I just want to give the outsides of this glass because you're looking in. So we're going to put greenery and snow inside and lights. Because we know I got to put lights in everything. And guys, I'm getting a lot of requests and a lot of messages that people want me to do auctions. And I promise you that after my December show, we will be doing auctions on my pieces. So, like I said, I had this show booked early summer, and it's a big one out here to get into, and that is where my loyalty is at the moment. Is I can't back out of this show. So I have to have my items for this show, and I'll take as much as possible. Stuff is left over. I will be auctioning it, you know, after that show. And then from then on out, depending on, you know, how many pieces I have floating around here, and sometimes I have tons, I will be doing auctions, and I will announce the auction. You know, I'll give everybody a 6-7 day heads up before the auction to make sure, because guys, it'll be my first auction. So when I do that, sprinkle that out so that, you know, I have people on here for that. So I will be doing auctions. My stuff will be for sale. I understand a lot of, you know, I've had quite a few requests wanting some of the stuff, and I get it. But I made a prior commitment, and I'm one of those people that just can't back out of a commitment. So the back one, we're gonna put a little more than the front because you're gonna be viewing from the front. And we want to see kind of that snow. So I'm just going to feather this out a bit. And guys, this stuff does get messy. I'm not going to lie. That's a good thing to be. I try to keep, once I give someone my word, I do keep, you know, unless there was some massive emergency. Plus, it just as a business, you know, it's not going to make you look good, so. Hi, Britt. What is your daughter having, boy or girl? I think you said girl on another live. We don't know what she's having. She has a daughter now, but we don't know what she's having. She wanted it to be a surprise. So we have no idea. But trust, as soon as I know, everybody will know. She is due in February. But our Lily came super early. She was 2 months early, so. And she didn't get to, she missed her own first baby shower because she went so early. The shower was great. I was busy. Unfortunately, I didn't see a lot of the present unwrapping and so forth, but I think she loved everything, so she said she loved everything. Stuff's already drying on my fingers. All right, I'm gonna feather this out and then I'll turn around to show you guys. And I may just do this, and we'll see how this goes once the diamond dust is on there. I think I need a smaller brush to get in there. This is hardening pretty, it's actually hardens pretty quick. I mean, it's not totally dry, but. And then we're gonna throw the diamond dust on it. I wanna kinda get it in there. Can you guys see it to the front going on? No? And I may just do the front, depending on how long this takes after. Because then I don't want to stick my hands on both sides. I realized this isn't going to be totally set up, so I want to have somewhere to grab. But this will give you guys an idea. And you can do it so they say to use like a putty or one of those little spatulas. I worked with a spatula the first time I did it. I work better with my hands. I get a better feel for where everything's at. I'm not the neatest crafter, but that's kind of how I work with everything. So I stuck it on there with my fingers. I'm just gonna push this down inside a little bit, and then we're gonna feather this out. I got 2 brushes going on now. So you see how that's on there. Did you find your owl? No, I did not find the owl, unfortunately. I was looking for the owl for a friend of mine. Apparently they have this flying owl and they were all out, and I actually didn't even see the owl on the tree, so I was upset because she tried getting the one that was on the tree and they wouldn't sell it to her because they said they were getting more in. So now I didn't see the owl on the tree. So I kind of want to do this to where, because I mean, really you're going to see the lantern from the front. I'm gonna give this like a snowy background is what I think I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna leave a little bit of a window here. Pat that down. Hi, Crystal. So we'll give it a little bit of a window to see from the back. But I'm thinking we're just gonna pat this on and feather it out to make it look like it's frosted. And then when you stick that diamond dust on there, it's gonna look like, you know, the snow when the sun hits it. It's kind of the effect I'm going for because that tree is pretty shiny. Heads up, whatever you use for your brushes on the snow text, they're shot. Don't use your good brushes. I'm gonna have to find some snow text brushes. Yes. And it gets everywhere. So let's close this door. We're gonna sprinkle the diamond dust on here. We're gonna wrap some lights around that tree. Glue that puppy down. Let's get in here a little better. So yeah, it's handy having the husband around to cut things up for you. I was in a complete panic going, I've been wanting to do this tree forever, this lantern with the tree in it, and now it doesn't fit. And I got the biggest lantern I could find for what I was able to spend on anyway. We're gonna stick that diamond dust right on there. And hopefully this does exactly what I'm wanting it to do. Because what I want it to do is look like sparkly snow. From the outside anyway. And on those thinner areas, you know what, when you have the lights, you'll see it from the inside. See how it's sparkling? So, okay, I promise you this will all come together. It's always my thought process, but it always works out. Knock on wood, 99% of the time. Hi Mary, how you doing, darling? So I got these lights. They look blue on here. They're not, I promise you. Well, I promise you they're white. Thank you for sprinkling. So what I want to do I want to wrap this? I don't really want the wires showing on the tree. So we're going to stick this tree, for those of you that didn't see it. I had my husband cut it apart because it had this huge bottom. I was going to do, but I was scared I was going to destroy the tree. Hello, Lavina. I probably am sparkling. So I had him cut the bottom off because it did not fit in here. So we want to stick this in here. I'm going to have to hot glue it down and use some E6000. And we have a deer we're going to put up front, but see what I mean? Like you'll see, like, let me bring you guys down a little bit. I know this is a big piece. I don't want you to see the whole thing. Thank you, Mary. Oh, well, welcome. So Living the Dream Crafting with Wendy. Hello, Wendy. How are you? So yes, we destroyed the tree to get it in here, so it no longer has a bottom. But you'll see, like, it's got that snow. And we put snow text on the outside and then diamond dusted it. It is a big lantern. Huge lantern. So what I want to do is put some E6000 and some hot glue so that this puppy kind of stays in there. Because this is going to be a heavy lantern. Thank you. I'm hoping so. I have a thought process going here, and I'm hoping it kind of turns out the way I want. We're going to put a lot of greenery on this. I have a cardinal we're going to put on the top. Oh, hot glue, hot glue, hot glue the hand. Lord, we know it's not alive unless Nicole burns the heck out of herself. I'm going to turn this around the way we want it. We got one shot here. All right, so we're going to hold her in there for a minute. Let that set up. And then I have a deer we're putting in the front. Thank you. I do have lights that'll go in here too, so we'll stick those in and leave those on so you guys can see in here, because I feel like this is such a big dark piece. But it'll be nice and bright. I gotta stick some. I feel like it's not taking for some reason. And we're gonna stick all kinds of snow in here. Glue strings everywhere. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. So we're gonna, guys, this is such a heavy piece. You can see in there. Just kind of see where I'm going. We're gonna stick these lights in here. Let me make sure that this is holding here. Guys, if you're new to my page, I'm forever burning myself with a glue gun, so. North Carolina. I'm in Ohio, so I'm near the Cleveland area. And we're gonna stick these lights in there because I kind of want these set in there before we put everything else in there. Because we are gonna put snow and so forth in here as well. And then we have this deer we're gonna place in here. Hi, Paulette. How are you? Welcome on. So think. So I gotta have the lights somewhere up front where we can access them so that you guys can change the batteries. These are just fairy lights. They're looking blue on my ring light, but I promise you that they are white. Lord, it doesn't want to spin around for me. I'll show you what we're working on in a second, Paulette. Oh, Lord, we were just talking about that on another person's live today. Like, it's like a weird Facebook reset. I don't understand. And it's becoming quite aggravating, honestly. So, guys, make sure you're following. And then hit follow, hit like. And at the top of the page, there's going to be 3 little white buttons. Hit that and make sure that you're getting notifications when I go live. Because there'll be a button that says notify me when I go live. For some reason, Facebook keeps resetting and it's causing a lot of problems with a lot of crafters and a lot of pages that all of a sudden you're not following. And people aren't getting notified. So I do have the Telegram. I'll post it again. If you guys, I think I have it down pat, but if you guys download the Telegram, I'll send a message. You can sort of see the lights in there. That's a bright ring light. So I'm kind of just leaving the light to the side. What I might end up doing is sticking a candle in here. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I like these. I don't like the lights in there because there's really no place. We're going to stick a candle in here. Or a couple tea lights. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stick a couple tea lights in here so that we still have light. I don't like the way this is being placed around this tree. I feel like the tree is so pretty. It needs to stand on its own without the lights going around it. It just looks janky to me. Now, if I can get the lights out, we'd be doing great. There's really no way to hide these in here. So what I'll do is I'll just add tea lights after. We'll stick them in there. Yes, make sure you do, because again, everyone I follow had to refollow and reset notifications, went to your page, and noticed I have missed so many posts. I have been noticing that too. So, and it's frustrating because that's like our page. That's our algorithms, and that's how we, you know, is those likes and those sprinkles and, you know, just commenting on posts. That's what, you know, gets our page out there, and, you know, it's not showing. So, which makes it really hard on us. So I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping they fix that soon, because, so we're going to stick that deer right in front of that tree. And like I said, I've been noticing a lot of crafters saying it on their lives. So not quite sure what's going on. So I'm using E6000. I like to use E6000 on anything I sell. Oh, good. I'm glad. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of glue. Could you put the lights on the lid and have it shine down the tree? I would, except we're covering all of that, except for part of the handle. So like all of this is getting covered, because I did think about that. So I just wanted to do it simple. We're gonna stick snow in there and some greenery in there to make it look like a little forest, and then we have lots of greenery and fun stuff to go on the outside of this. So let's see what this snow tux is doing here. It's drying actually pretty quick. So we all know I love my Hobby Lobby snow. Also, I want to thank you again for the beautiful. Oh, I'm glad you love them. Inside, I wonder. Maybe? I didn't think about that. You know what? So you know they make those lights, because this has a spot up here. They make those lights you can stick up there and they shine down. I think I have some downstairs. I may get one of those, and that's actually a good idea. They're kind of like spotlights and they shine down. I may do that so that it'd be like a spotlight shining down on it. That's a great idea. I like that much better, because then you can just go in here and kind of, it's one of those push button ones, so I can use the double Velcro and stick it up here, and all you do is tap the light and you won't see it from the outside. You'll only see the light shining down. I love that. Our mail has been slow getting delivered because we are understaffed, and they have. Did you get a blessing bag the first time, or did you just win a blessing bag? I thought I sent you one. I did send you one, didn't I? So I did not get to the post office today. I will be getting the 2 from the last live. I think B and Paulette. B got napkins, and I think Paulette got a blessing bag. But Paulette, I thought you had... I'll have to go back and double check. I'm sorry. I thought you had from the original, unless I'm wrong. I have to go back in my phone and look. But if they went out for that first time, then they're all out. I did send them out. Yes, our mail. I'm waiting on some deliveries from like Totally Dazzled. Was it on, what day is today? Tuesday. Was it on Saturday's live or Thursday's live? Because I usually send all my mail out on Tuesdays. So if you got it on Thursday, then no, you haven't. It hasn't gotten in the mail yet. I was supposed to get it out today. I did not. I will be getting them out tomorrow. Okay. That I will be sending out tomorrow. And everybody got theirs pretty quick. So hopefully... send it out tomorrow, and you should have it this weekend. Well, Thursday they're not doing the mail, so we're gonna stick the snow in there. Guys, I'm thinking if we put that light up top, it's gonna make everything kind of glisten out because we have the diamond dust, we have the sparkly tree. That snow text, it's just gonna make it all shiny. I feel like the outside. Okay. So I had a couple more trees I wanted to stick in here. Maybe? No, we're not taking away from that tree. All right, I have all kinds of fun stuff. I gotta remember not to stick my hand in that. You guys see? I want to stick some pine cones down in there. Guys, I found... So I found this candle centerpiece at one of the thrift stores, and it was exactly the greenery I wanted. So I am not a fan of the whole system, but you know, I'm going to pick out this greenery. And the pine cones. Hold on, what am I doing here? All right. If you can use it, buy it, right? Does it have these gorgeous pine cones and this gorgeous greenery on it? And I'm like, yep. It's mine. So as I cut this apart, maybe. Oh, they really stuck this in there. We're gonna stick some pine cones in there. I'm thinking that one's too big. This is all sparkly. I won't get to see my napkins till I get back to New York. I'm not sure when that will be, but I'm looking forward to. Aw, where are you at now, Bee? We know we got to make this all foresty, right? Texas, I think you told me that. Well, I'm a little jealous. I hope it's beautiful out there right now. I'm gonna cut one more off. So I just wanna, I wanna keep it all white in there. I wanna keep adding little bits to give it kind of that natural look. I mean, there's sparkle in there, but little bit of the woodsy feel. Good, I'm glad. Everybody knows I mix stuff, so it can be pretty and sparkly, but I like to fill it out. And it doesn't, I've come to the conclusion, it doesn't matter how many times I clean this room, I'm gonna have glitter everywhere. I go to work covered in glitter. Just from my lives the night before. Stick another piece back here. And I love this because it's, you can shape it any way I want it. And literally I paid, I think $3 at the thrift store for that. I couldn't get that cheaper anywhere else, not even Hobby Lobby. My scissors, I feel like we gotta shape this a little bit. I'm just cutting a few of these off. What I don't want is, pieces flying everywhere. What I don't want is it to take too much away from that tree and that cardinal. Perfect. I love that tree. I've had a vision for this tree for weeks now. Just this tree. I need a smaller, what do I do with them? Pine cone. Alright, I'm going to stick this in here, turn around, show you guys where we're at so far. And then I think I want to stick a little bit of red inside just to play off that cardinal and the berries on that tree. And like I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of those spotlights at the top of this where all you got to do is hit the button. So all you gotta do is open this door and hit the button and we'll Velcro it in there. I have some downstairs because I use them for my Christmas displays. So I don't know if you guys can see in there. And then when that light is on, this is all diamond dusted, so that's, you're gonna see, because I can actually see some of it through the glass here. So you'll see that sparkle on the inside as well. It was today, but it has been raining and cold. Yeah, raining and cold is not. Listen, it's, we had, so the baby shower week it went in and it was a literal white out. You couldn't see 2 feet in front of you. Literally could not see 2 feet in front of you. That's too much. It was insane. So it was a heck of a drive getting there. So I know some people didn't show up because of how bad it was. I mean, we had people driving, you know, an hour away, and some people, it took them an hour to get there, and they don't even live that far away. So, and we were right on the lake. So, of course, driving there, I mean, you couldn't even see headlights in front of you. That's how bad it was. I didn't know that was coming. So, but it went good. Everybody ate, everybody had fun. There were a lot of kids there. They had a blast. All right, we can play with that inside more later. That's the one thing, so rain and snow, because I can't see. Hi, Grace, how are you? So that's gonna be the inside. And then, like I said, we're gonna put that spotlight, which is a great idea, because we've got this huge space inside here. So the top lid is gonna be that spotlight, and all you gotta do is hit the button, and this is gonna shine right through. And then with all that diamond dust and everything on the back and that snow text, that's all you're gonna see is that sparkle. So now what I wanna do is I want to cover the whole top of this in all different kinds of greenery. But we're gonna use like some sparkly greenery, because once you put that light in there, that's all gonna shine. So I have all different kinds. I have red. I have bags galore. Just when I thought I cleaned out my craft room, I didn't clean out my craft room. So then I have these red balls we're gonna stick in here too, because those match the cardinal. So we're gonna play off of that red a little bit. I have, this lantern is so big. I knew this was gonna be big. So we have these. We're just gonna put all these different sprays in here. We're gonna pull it all together. I promise. And then I have a little bit of white. I bought. This was the one and only thing I bought at Petitti's when I was there earlier today. Because it's got white and a little bit of sparkle. And I have, so I have this one. And we're gonna try to stick a cardinal somewhere up in here. So I have this guy. Or I have the nest, which we might stick into the greenery. Just to play off that cardinal a little bit. I don't want to put too much red all over this. Told you this room's a hot mess. All right, so we're gonna close this door. And we gotta remember we got this snow text all back here. So I wanna cover everything except for the top. So I want to do everything except this top handle. So we're going to start cutting and piecing and playing off of this. So a lot of glue, guys. So you can hear me screaming a lot. So I did a lot of burning myself. And it's usually not my fingers, it's my hands. So I can use the finger protectors, but it doesn't help so much. So I want kind of long and short, and I want to cover this whole area right here. I gotta turn this light down a little bit. It's so bright. And these stick beautifully to this, so shouldn't be waiting too long on glue drying. I'm gonna do the same. Going this way. Are you all staying home? Are you all cooking? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Anything exciting? Do you guys do anything special? I know my son's coming out when he gets out of work Thursday. He's spending the night with us, which I always love. And then we'll get up Thursday. Hi, Pam, how are you? Then we'll get up Thursday. I think we're doing breakfast Thursday morning. And like I said, my husband, home and cooking. There you go. My hubby and I are getting food from Heinen's. There you go. That's the way to do it. So these picks I kind of get randomly everywhere. So these ones I got at Mark's as well. Kind of love these. I wish they had more. This lantern is so big, guys. So if you're just popping on, it is very hard to see because it is such a big lantern. We snow text the back of it and put diamond dust on it to give it that snow look. Well, we're just filling it with greenery. There's a beautiful tree with a red cardinal inside. We're going to put a big spotlight in. I'm going to show you guys, because I know a few of you just popped on here. I'm going to show you guys these bottle toppers I got. If you were interested, let me know. Because what I'm going to do is just scroll up and down in the comments. So if I land on you, you can pick one of the bottle toppers. I'll show you. I got the lantern at TJ. Did I get it at TJ Maxx? I got it. Hold on. I think it's on the bottom. I want to say either TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Pretty sure I got it at TJ Maxx. Oh, it's not on there anymore. I'm pretty sure I got it at TJ Maxx in the clearance section. I want to say I paid $20 for it. Yeah, so I realized it is pretty. They had it in gold and they had it in silver. I grabbed the gold. I figured I could play better off of the gold with Christmas. Because I knew I wanted to do a lantern. And I had seen this tree at Hobby Lobby. So I was like, well, the tree will fit. And of course it didn't. So I had to have my husband cut it down. Because who does that? I do. My whole garage is like his workshop, so I make him cut everything for me. He gets scared when I use his tools. Honestly, I get scared using his tools. It is perfect for this. I love it. The tree is exactly, I saw the tree. It's gold. I know it's hard to, it's a big lantern, guys. It's definitely gold. I saw that tree at Hobby Lobby and I knew instantly it had to go into a lantern. Don't ask me why. I just knew it had to. And I was wanting to do a lantern for a while now. And I have a bunch of smaller lanterns that I want to do like little fun scenes in, but I wanted to do a big, elegant, sparkly one. Alright, so I have these smaller ones that look like they have snow in them. We're going to put right in the sides. Hey Debbie, how are you? Holy, you haven't seen or heard from you in forever. How's the family? Oh, I'm glad you love it. How the girls doing, Deb? We're just kind of placing this to fill up in here. We want to make sure we can grab that candle. Oh, great. They are good. Man, have they... God, it feels like it's been forever. Debbie's granddaughter, right? Megan's your granddaughter? And my son used to hang out when they were very, very young. It's like his first little crush / girlfriend. That's when I knew. That's when I knew it was going to break my heart when he found someone. We have pictures of them when they were little together. Oh, that just made me sad that my son's a big boy now. Ashley's married. Stacy's having her second baby. They're all grown up. Austin lives 45 minutes from me. All right, so I just filled the sides. I feel like I need to, do I need to bring you guys up? That's what I need. So you can see the top of this. So we're just filling in as we go. Yes, she is. Megan has graduated from college and doing great. I follow. Aw, I will. Tell everybody I said hi. Tell Dina I said hi. Are you guys coming into Ohio anytime soon? Because you're all in Florida now, right? We're just kind of filling in any bald spots here. I just said bald spots. We all knew what I meant. Bare, bald, same difference, right? I want to fill in with greenery. Hey, Britt. And then we can start putting some of the fun colors in. All right, I'm going to show you while this is all kind of drying here, our little bottle toppers. I tried looking for hot glue, hot glue, hot glue. That is hot, hot glue. Okay. Okay. So far, guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. So what I want to do is I want to put a bird on top here. Want to come up maybe this summer we will get. Yes, please do. I'd love to see you guys again. All right, getting the glue boogers off. So I showed in the beginning these toppers that I had like kind of spoke about earlier. So there's like a little gnome, another little gnome. I have a gingerbread, another gnome, and then this one is beautiful. So I had said earlier, my theory was I have this beautiful crown bottle and we put that on top, and the crown bottles have this window in them. So you could do like a reverse decoupage on the back, and I was gonna do like a clay picture frame and round out the front and give it a big snow scene and make it look like a little snow window in there. So we're gonna play with that this weekend, I think, if I get a chance. Okay, so I have, let me back this up. I feel like I love them too. So what I'm doing is, if you all want one, give me a heart if you guys want them. or just each of you say yes if you want them. And then I'll scroll up and down here. I'll do it shortly. And you guys pick one and I'll send it to you. So I'll pick one of you to get one. They're so cute. I was so excited when I saw them. And then I didn't know which one I wanted, so I got all of them. So I know B, I know you would want one. Yes, B, I figured you would. So I have, yes, Lori? Okay. Just say yes if you want it. That way I'll know. If I pick you and you don't want it, hit pass, but let me know if you want it for sure. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to rip this off. They are cute. If you want one, all you got to do is if you're commenting on my live, what I do is I scroll back and forth. I don't look, and then I just land on someone. And if I pick you, just shoot me your address and I'll send it to you. So just let me know if you want it. If you do, all you got to do is leave some comments. And when I scroll back and forth on the comments, I will, I land on someone and then you get it. So I'll shoot it out to you. So can we see this? So what do we think about this in the bird nest? Okay, Lavina. Make sure you're leaving a few comments. That way when I scroll up and down, you got some just randomly in there. So I have this as well. We're going to take this little ornament hook out of this bird. So I kind of like this bird because this bird matches. That is not a, I don't know, is that a cardinal that I just showed you? This is. So what I can do is take that. I can put this up top. It literally matches that one. But I can rip this bird out of this nest and stick this cardinal in there. Or we just leave the shiny cardinal in there. Is that, I don't think that's a cardinal. I mean, who would know, really? I mean, it gives it a little pop of color, I guess. And we're going to put these shiny red berries in there, so it would match. Do we like it like this? It is so hard because this is so big. Here, I feel like I'm hiding behind this thing, like, oh, peekaboo. I know I can, no one heard that, right? I know I can move you up somehow. That's a little better. Knocked everything behind it over. Are we laughing? Don't laugh at me. Listen, I never said I was graceful. So I do have some more greenery, and we're going to add some red in here. But my theory is this. So do you guys like this? Hearts for this, or if you want me to switch it up to this. Really like the one in your hand. I really like this one too. So should I rip this bird out and stick this one in the nest? Because I can do that too. I love the nest. I want to keep the nest, but I don't know which bird to stick in there. Because like I said, I have some of these we're going to put up in here. So rip the bird out. Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking. And then I have these red berries too. So I'm thinking these are going to be enough sparkle. Because this cardinal matches this cardinal. All right. Wish me luck here because I'm about to, sorry, buddy. Taking you out. Taking you out. All right. That wasn't so horrible. You could always put glitter on the other one. Yeah, I think there's enough shiny things on this. So we're going to glue this right to the top here. So I'm going to use a little bit of E6000 because I don't want this to pop off. So I'm going to put a little bit, I know you guys can't see me. I'm back here, I promise. I don't know why I insist on doing these massive, huge projects, but I am here. I feel like I'm always, you ever notice I'm always hiding behind trees? There's a way to do a live if you're shy. do a big old project and hide behind it. All right, we're gonna glue that nest right on there. And then we're gonna glue that bird right into the nest. Good, good, good. All right, as long as we can see the craft, all is good. Good. I guess as long as I'm talking, you know I'm still here, right? You hear me stop talking, it means I'm down. I have a couple local people on here, so you hear me stop talking, tell them to send people in. My husband's snoring away in the next room. My dog's snoring away in the other side of the house, so ain't no one in here gonna know if I go down. We're just gonna hold this down for a minute. I like this bird much better up here. So it looks like he's just sitting in a tree nest. I like it. I told y'all, I usually have a vision. It takes a hot minute for it to come together, but I know what I want when I grab something. Yes, I agree, much better. Yes, I love it. And that doesn't affect the handle in any way. So that's what I liked about this one, is this will move back and forth. You know, none of that greenery is going to be affected in any way with this handle. So I wanted something I could fill the top with. And that Snow Tex and Diamond Dust back there is starting to dry pretty good. So I have these beautiful white snowy cones. Thank you, Kay. I'm gonna pop in here. Let's see if they just pop off of it. Oh, look at that. I didn't have to cut at all. Awesome. So Lavina, how'd you find us? I say us, guys, because anybody that's in here is us. It's just me, but I always say us because, you know, I got girls in here that are on all the time. So it's ours. He was perfect for that nest. He was. And it was just a little, so I got that little cardinal ornament at work, actually. Hi, Cheryl. You found me by accident. Well, I hope it was a good accident. I hope. All right, so I want to stick, beautiful. I'm actually excited about this one. Thank you. Oh, thank you, B. He's so sweet too. I love watching him. She's got the most loving personality. And he's hilarious. Not to mention his painting. Oh, Paulette too, yes. So do we see where we're going here? I just want to keep filling that up. And it keeps the handle. I don't think I'm doing snow on the other sides. I might do a little bit at the top on this side, but I'm kind of liking the back looking like there's snow back there, and it'll show up once the light is in there, all that glitter, so, or diamond dust, I should say. Just reminds me of the crafter Mr. Rogers. Thank you. So we're just gonna kind of keep filling this because you guys know I got to do the back too. I don't leave. I like whatever is sitting on. I like making stuff that you can sit on a table and look at it from all the way around. Do you ever get something and you're like, oh, I got to stick it in a corner? I like it so you can use it as a centerpiece. I mean, some pieces you can't help it. Yes, it goes on a wall in a corner, but stuff like this, especially Christmas, you want to kind of have options as to how you're going to lay it out. Need more glue, guys. So anybody wants to give me a lifetime supply of anything, it would be glue sticks. Glue, glue, glue. So this is, what's the date today? I think we're at almost 1,300 viewers. I want to hit, I would love to hit 1,500 by the beginning of the year. 2,000 would be beautiful. I don't know how quickly that will happen for me, but I would love to hit 1,500, but 2,000 would be great, but 1,500 would be beautiful if you guys just sprinkle out. That is my goal. So I want to hit 24, I guess is the magic number. So that's what I'm kind of trying to work for. I'm just randomly sticking some pine cones in here, fill up some of these empty spaces, and then play off with the red. Yeah, I do too. I like, so guys, so what I want to do is have some of these, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, appreciate it. So what I want to do is some of these to come down. See where I'm going with that? Can you see it? I don't want just this big old bouquet up top. I want some of it to kind of spread down a little bit. So we're going to stick that in there. Just stick glue in there and we're just going to poke it in. And that looks like it's got, I loved this one because it looks like it's got like wet rain and snow popping off of it. I know I have another pine cone here. I'm going to stick a pine cone back here. We like that one, huh? And if you're new on here, shoot up the hearts. We love that. That helps our page get out there as well. All the little heart emojis, smileys, all of that fun stuff. That helps us. I appreciate it so much. I love all of you for doing that. All right. So I feel like we need some of these in here. We're going to do another one of those long ones on the side. Oh no, I got pine cone going down. I saw that right on the camera. That's all right. Just throw some glue in there. This glue gun gets super hot the longer it's on, so sometimes you gotta hold on to it for a minute. I do love that bird in that nest. Way better than that other one. And I honestly thought about painting some of this black, but I even thought about doing red and white checks, but I just love just the natural look of the way it is. Sometimes less is more. I do more is more, but sometimes more is more with the greenery and all the other fun stuff. So we're gonna do another long piece coming off the other side. Got to love what you have done so far. Oh, thank you. So we're gonna put another one on this side. Can you see if my hearts are showing up my hearts and not angry faces? Yes, I have not seen any angry faces. And you know what? They're not gonna, I mean, we don't want 50 angry faces, but I don't think they so much judge that. They like just the, you know, it's more or less like an algorithm thing. They want to see people, you know, hit and like, hit and share, all those little hearts, all the comments. That's what they look at. So I don't think they look so much at the angry faces. I mean, if you're angry, then I'm sorry. Smile. Just smile, smile, smile. Don't be angry. I say if you're angry, find a page that makes you happy, right? All right. So we got the pieces going down the sides. I think I want to do one more coming off this corner. And then I got to do one red ball in the back just to make it all kind of come together here. All right, guys, I will pick for that bottle topper if you want it. Put some comments in, and I'll start scrolling for you. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you guys for hanging out. I wasn't sure how the whole Thanksgiving week was going to go. If people were going to be on, and I realized Thursday is usually my day to be on, and I'm like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I'm not going to have a lot of, I don't know if anybody's going to be on for Thanksgiving. Like, I don't know if any other crafters are doing anything Thanksgiving Day. Love the red balls with the ice. They fit. I do too. So I'm going to play with these, because these are like kind of the same concept with the red berries, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna like. I kind of like, because they're snow frosted, I'm not gonna lie. What do you think? They match that cardinal. I'm kind of loving it. Yay, nay. Cutting another one just in case. Yes, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it kind of brings the red out more. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured. And in all honesty, like, so because of my job, and my daughter works 2 jobs, my son works, you know, in the same industry I do, which is the restaurant industry. We don't all, and my other daughter is a NICU nurse. There is not much time that we're all together, so you know, Thanksgiving will be, we're doing it the day after, but we'll all be here, so. I won't, you know, I'm kind of upset it's not Thanksgiving, but it's okay. It won't be as hectic. This will be the first year we don't do Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. It's okay. You're doing yours tomorrow. Yeah, I know everybody's got their own little, you know, that's unfortunately the sad part of like kids growing up and getting their own lives. It's hard on the moms. It's definitely hard on me. I mean, I get it, but hi, you know we did it, right? Okay, I'm not. Don't get kicked off of Facebook. Watch the words. Say nothing. Owie. I could say ow. Definitely hurt. All right, we're gonna stick one back here. Lord, remind me not to pick such big projects, guys. All right. This is what we got so far. So I put some on the back. Sides. Fronts. We have the inside, which we're going to put one of those, like I said, I always post pictures and I always post reels after. So those of you that are new on here, then it wouldn't be you if it was smaller. I know, I keep doing these big ones. I get lost behind all these. Christmas is gonna be over eventually, and I can't hide behind trees anymore. So I always put reels up and photos up of the finished product, you know, with the lights and so forth, so you can actually get into it. I'm gonna put a few more pieces in here, but let me make sure I didn't lose my comments on my iPad over here. All right, I didn't. Guys, I'm going to scroll here in a second. Let me glue this on, and then I'm going to scroll for your bottle topper. I'm going to stick one more pine cone in here, because we just got a few more pieces to add onto here, and then we'll be done. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I appreciate those of you that come back every time. It means the world to me. I'm wondering. No, I don't want to take away from the tree. I might put, what might be cute is some of these in here actually. All right, you guys ready? Oh no, don't lose comments. I'm gonna lose the comments on this. Yep, I did. All right, I'm gonna have to do it on the phone here, guys. All right, ready? No topper for you. I got you, honey. Down. Let me make sure I'm going down and up. Okay. Lavina, did you want a bottle topper? If not, then it's B, which is right underneath you. Oh, thank you, B. And you can pick your bottle topper, Lavina. So all you gotta do is send me a message. That's sweet, B. Thank you for letting me know, Mary. Let me make sure this isn't going to get in the way of the door. Please like and follow Nicole. We would love to have you back. They're nothing, honey. I send it to you. Just shoot me your address. It's just, sometimes I give away napkins. When we hit, you know, I hit my goal on followers, I'll send out little gifts to those of you that share my page or are on here commenting or just showing love. I just found these bottle toppers and I thought it was a cute idea if somebody wanted one to give it away, because there's other crafters. So all you do is send me your address and I'll shoot it out to you. Cost you nothing. You're very welcome. On Thursday, so this Thursday I won't be on, I do blessing bag days. So Hi, Stacy. So I have a friend on here. She's actually under Team BFF. So I have a small obsession with paparazzi jewelry. I craft with it. I wear it. But she does these beautiful things called blessing bags where she gives out, guys, I put a little bit of greenery in there. Right next to the deer. I don't know if you can see it. I feel like, oh Lord, this is heavy, guys. I'm just waiting to drop it. If I do, you'll see me cry and log off. So it'll be like a bracelet, a ring, something that's just got like an inspirational saying. So every Thursday when you're on here and you're commenting, I scroll back and forth and I do the same exact thing. And if I land on you, I send you a blessing bag so you get a piece of free jewelry. I just thought it was a sweet idea, and I love those that are on here supporting me. So it's just something that I wanted to do. So if you come back on Thursdays, those are blessing bag days, but unfortunately we won't be on Thursdays. So I'm usually always on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Both parents have passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Girl, I think I just almost cried. So you'll get your topper. I'm going to send you a little special present too. So you, I hope you enjoy. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. So, yes, you will be getting a blessing bag from me too. Just message me your address. But the blessing bags are just, you know, giveaways like everybody should have. I know. You don't cry. You're not supposed to cry on my life. Don't cry on my life. Everybody send your hearts. Don't cry on my life. Smile. It's okay. They're supposed to make you happy. That's the whole point. Sun Laguna. I am. That's Monica right now. She's the one that does the blessing bags. She was actually looking for somebody else to send one to today. I definitely am. You're getting a blessing bag from us, darling. But it's just a piece of jewelry with an inspirational saying. And I love the idea that she did it. And I'm like, you know what? I wanted to do something for, you know, my girls and my guys. I do have gentlemen on here too. And so that's what I do. So that's Thursday. But you will be getting one. So you let me know which one you want. Do you want Lavina, the gingerbread man? Do you want the red gnome? The gray gnome? What else do I have here? I have this one that goes on the bottle. And I have one of these. So you tell me which one you want. Send me a message. Or if you just want me to pick, I'll just pick. All right, so we put another one on that corner. Got glue boogers everywhere. All right. I think I want to put like 2 pieces just coming down the front here, and then I think we're done. Is everybody still with me? Probably the gold one or the gingerbread one. All right, girl. I'll send you one. I'll pick it for you. You have to let me know if you end up sticking it into something or making something, or maybe you just use it on your wine bottle. Send me a picture. Guys, if you guys got blessing bags and jewelry, you can send me a picture. Oh, thank you, Paulette. And Lavina, my girls on here are super sweet. They're so sweet. I love them. All of them. Hello, Stella. Stella, you can't see me. I'm sorry. I had this big old thing going on here. We were just laughing about how I hide behind my crafts. That's okay. It's okay. I think we're gonna stick, I want it a little fuller up here. So I like those silver ones. We can still close the door. What do we think? Yes, no? So Stella, have you used Snowtex yet? I've used it, but not on a live yet. Okay, good. So I put Snowtex on the back of this, and I did diamond dust in it. So we did like a snowy background. Lord, this is very heavy. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm hoping that this sells at my show and I don't have to auction it, because this is gonna cost a lot of money to ship. So we have a tree inside from Hobby Lobby, a deer. We did a little bit of greenery inside. I did not like the fairy lights that we put in it, so we're sticking one of those touch hockey light things. They look like hockey pucks. Oh, thank you. So we're gonna put that right inside, and so all you gotta do is tap the light, and then it'll literally shine all the way down, and there's glitter in almost everything. No, I make it and I use snow glitter. Gotcha. So everything will shine, including that diamond dust. I have not made it yet, so I'm trying to think if I have a light to stick in here. I know I have something. What do I have? I have this little one. I have this. I don't think this is going to give off enough light for you guys to kind of see if we stick them both in there. Now this isn't what I'm sticking in here. I'm going to put, well, they won't fit in there. Nope. Let's see if this works like it did last time. We turn the light off. It's not going to work because it's not bright enough. But we'll put a light inside up top that's going to shine down. I did not like the fairy lights around the tree. I thought it definitely took away from it. But you guys get the idea. I'll grab one of those lights. I think I have one downstairs, so I'll just snatch it off my wall. And we'll stick it in there. So I may pop on tomorrow for something quick and easy, just because I won't be here Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see how the work day goes tomorrow. But do we love? Do we like? Do we think it needs anything else? I love the bird's nest up top, and we took the bird that was in there out and we glued this cardinal in because it matched the one inside. And then we did the Snowtex on the back just to give it a background. I may stick some more greenery in here and see if I find anything else to stick in there. But do we love it? It's big. I can't move it anymore. It's exhausting me. All right, guys. Well, I will try to find that light and stick it in here with some double-sided tacky, what is that called? That, Lord help me. Help me out here. Oh, that material, double-sided material. Yeah. I'm at a loss for words today. I'm sorry. Velcro. The double-sided Velcro, and stick that inside up top so that it shines the light down. Now, I think it's got enough white. I don't think we need any more white. I originally bought these for this, but no, I think we're doing too much. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you, Stella. I appreciate it. You know I keep finding stuff, right? All right. I'm leaving it. We're going to add a couple little things that I have that just matches in there anyway and fill in some other spots. You guys all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Lavina. Those of you that were new that stopped in. Lavina, make sure you send me your address, and I'll get those out to you. Come back and see us. If you go on, Lavina, if you go on my page and on the top right, there's 3 little white buttons. If you go on there while I'm on my live right now, you'll get a little drop-down menu. It will say, click to, the word I'm looking for. Click to follow, or you get a notification that I'll be on. So it'll notify you when I'm on. Other than that, like I said, I'm on Tuesdays, Thursdays at 6:30, and then on Saturdays I'm on at 6 o'clock, unless I state differently, but I'll always post when I'm on. You guys have a beautiful evening. If I do not see you before Thursday, you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving will be Friday, so I will not be on it all on Friday. But you guys enjoy your family, enjoy your time together. Thank you, Mary. You do as well. You guys have a beautiful night. Thank you for stopping in. Bye-bye.